Hello, my name is Scott Hamilton. I'm the executive chef and owner of High Desert Kitchen, and we're here to do our first YouTube video. Today, we're doing some quick pickling, and I'm so stoked. I love adding them to vegetable platters. I love adding them to sandwiches. I think it's just a really cool, fun way to add a finesse or fancy touch to any kind of dish. We'll kind of talk about quick pickling versus your more traditional pickle, which is going to be more shelf stable. With that, you're going to use a whole canning process, right? Quick pickling is just like it says. It's quick, it's fast, it's easy. It gives you an opportunity to explore all sorts of flavors, all sorts of things, which is why I really love doing it. I love playing with food, I love playing with flavors, and this is a great way to do that. Today, we're kind of doing a Moroccan, North African kind of style pickled cauliflower. But today we did a blend of vinegars. Again, this is something that's really cool about quick pickling. Is that you can mess around with stuff. So for the liquid base, and I like to use this basic kind of ratio, is it's 1 part vinegar to 1 part water. And in that water aspect, I've pickled with beer instead of water. I've done wine and water. I've done stock. I've done all sorts of things. So again, you can really play because you're not having to worry about all those exact sciences. Instead, it's just going to keep in the fridge, and it's going to keep for a couple months in the fridge, which is even better news. But so today we did some rice vinegar, some red wine vinegar, and then some apple cider vinegar. And then in the water, instead of just doing water, I added a little bit of sherry cooking wine to it. It's going to add a little bit of more sweetness to it. It's going to kind of bring in some Spanish influence. So for when we're doing our spice blend or your dry spices, I like to do a tablespoon to every cup of liquid. We did about 2 tablespoons of dried spices. And so it's the Ras Al Hanout, which is a great spice blend, very fragrant, very bright, delicious. We had a little bit turmeric just because I wanted a little bit more color. We're gonna add a little extra heat with some jalapenos. And the way we cut them is we did like chips, and we want them thick because we want to add spice. If you mince it, it's gonna spread that heat all around a lot more, and if it's a really spicy jalapeno, it's going to make everything really spicy, or whatever pepper you use, it's going to make it really spicy, because the more surface area that you have exposed, the more that flavor is going to get through. So this is going to give us cool pickled chips, as well as kind of tone down the heat, but give us great jalapeno flavor. And then same thing with garlic. So we did 3 cloves of garlic, and doing the exact same kind of deal. We did a nice little chip on there. We're gonna cut up our cauliflower. I've already kind of begun the process, but the nice thing is you can tear it really easy, just kind of core it, and we're gonna take it out. We're looking for 1 to 2 bite-sized pieces. So nice, you can just kind of pop everything off, really simple. Sometimes you need to cut, sometimes you don't. Toss our cauliflower in here. And again, we're just kind of building it up. Every once in a while, we'll throw some of the jalapenos and garlic chips in there. There we go, get some more. And so there's not really an exact science of how many, because it all depends on your jar. If you have a wider jar and cut it differently, it's all gonna kind of vary on what you're kind of able to fit in there and do. So it's really up to you on how much it is. So I like to close the lid, give it a little shake, let everything kind of hang out. The other thing that's in our liquid is sugar and water and salt. So the thing about the sugar and salt, today we're not using real sugar, we're using monk fruit, which is an awesome alternative to sugar. It's 1 to 1. For every teaspoon of salt, I put a teaspoon of a sugar or a sweetener. So today, like I said, we're using monk fruit. You can do honey, you can do agave, you can do regular sugar, you can do brown sugar, all sorts of things. And I like to do a tablespoon of sugar or salt, so that 1 to 1 ratio to 1 cup. So because we did 2, again, we did 2 tablespoons of salt and 2 tablespoons of our monk fruit. So here's that beautiful liquid, and really we just want to kind of bring it to a nice little simmer. And the biggest thing is that we are just dissolving the sugar and the salt, so it can distribute through everything. It's gonna be really bright and floral, and this is gonna give us this amazing color because of that Ras Al Hanout and the turmeric. And cool down and everything, we can go ahead and give it a try. As you can see, there we go. It's a beautiful color, nice and yellow, really bright. Look at that, so cool. But Take a small bite because it's delicious and crunchy. And you can hear my chewing. But it's nice and bright, salty, briny. The ras al hanout really comes through. And like I said, it's just super easy. Thanks for watching the video. It was a lot of fun. And go ahead and head over to my website, highdesertkitchen.com, to see all sorts of recipes, more videos, and hit that subscribe button to see some more. And then let me know what you guys think and how your guys' own pickles turned out in the comments down below. We'll see you next time.